Let's rewind to 1982, when Nokia's Mobira Senator hit the scene. A car phone so big it was basically luggage. It was a technological marvel for its time, but also a bit of a spectacle. Imagine needing both hands just to lift your phone into the car, and then having to find space for it among your suitcases. The Mobira Senator wasn't just a device, it was a conversation starter, a status symbol, and a glimpse into a future where communication could happen anywhere. Weighing in at a hefty 22 pounds, it was designed for people who absolutely needed to stay connected while on the move, a revolutionary idea at the time. For business leaders, politicians, and anyone who could afford it, the Mobira Senator was a ticket to a new kind of freedom, even if it meant lugging around a small suitcase just to make a call. The Mobira Senator wasn't just a phone, it was a statement, marking the dawn of mobile communication. It was the first sign that the world was ready to break free from the cords and wires that had kept us tethered for decades. It proved that calls didn't have to be tied to a wall, planting the seed for the mobile revolution. Suddenly, the idea of talking to someone from your car, or even just outside your home, didn't seem so far-fetched. Fast forward to 1987, Nokia launched the Mobira CityMan 900, one of the first truly handheld phones. This was a leap forward, shrinking the technology from a car accessory to something you could actually carry with you. Still a brick by today's standards, but you could actually carry it, and it became iconic when Mikhail Gorbachev used one to call Moscow from Helsinki. That single moment was broadcast around the world, turning the CityMan into a symbol of progress and possibility. That moment showed the world mobile phones were for leaders and innovators. Suddenly, the mobile phone wasn't just a tool, it was a badge of influence, a sign you were ahead of the curve. The CityMan shifted the focus from car phones to personal devices, pushing for smaller size and better battery life. It was the beginning of a race to make phones lighter, more portable, and more accessible to everyone. Nokia was pioneering freedom and mobility, not just making calls. They were redefining what it meant to stay connected, making it possible to take your conversations anywhere life took you. The leap from Senator to CityMan showcased Nokia's ambition to lead the mobile industry. Each new model was a bold step forward, challenging the limits of what technology could do. They weren't just following trends, they were setting them. Nokia's engineers and designers were constantly pushing boundaries, dreaming up devices that would shape the future. Each heavy, expensive device was a step toward a future no one could fully imagine. The risks were high, but so was the potential for something extraordinary. Nokia's early moves laid the foundation for the mobile world we know today. Their vision and determination set the stage for the smartphones and wireless connections we now take for granted. This was just the opening act for a company about to change everything. The seeds of innovation had been planted and the world was about to witness a communications revolution. The journey had only begun, and Nokia was ready to lead the way into a new era of connection and possibility. The 1990s saw mobile phones shrink in size and price, making them more accessible to the general public. And Nokia led the charge with innovative designs and affordable models. In 1992, the Nokia 1011 became the first mass-produced GSM phone, kicking off the digital mobile era and revolutionizing communication. GSM brought better call quality, enhanced security, and soon, the ability to send text messages, changing how we stayed in touch. Nokia's strategy was clear: make phones for everyone, not just business execs but also for everyday people. They introduced the iconic Nokia Tune and Express On covers, turning phones into personal accessories that could be customized. Suddenly, your phone reflected your personality, making it more than just a communication device. Models like the 2110 made menus user-friendly and intuitive, setting a new standard for mobile interfaces. While the 6110 brought us Snake, making phones fun, not just functional, and adding a new dimension to mobile use. Nokia built an ecosystem of usability and entertainment that no one else could match, creating a loyal customer base. By the late 90s, Nokia was the undisputed king of mobile phones, dominating the market with their innovative products. They transformed phones from luxury items to everyday essentials, making them a part of daily life for millions. Their brand stood for quality, durability, and constant innovation, ensuring their phones could withstand the test of time. If you had a phone in the 90s, odds are it was a Nokia, a testament to their widespread appeal and reliability. They weren't just selling devices, they were connecting the world, bridging gaps and bringing people closer together. And they were just getting started. setting the stage for even more groundbreaking innovations in the years to come. If one phone defines an era, it's the Nokia 3310. Released in 2000, it wasn't the most advanced, but it became a cultural icon. Affordable, simple, and nearly indestructible, it sold over 126 million units. The 3310's durability is legendary. Drop it, snap it back together, and it keeps working. People trusted their Nokia would never let them down. The user experience was intuitive, texting was fast, and the battery lasted for days. It introduced Snake 2, custom ringtones, and SMS chat, just enough innovation to keep things fresh. The 3310 represents the peak of Nokia's dominance in a time when phones were fun and reliable. It set the standard for tough phones and is still remembered with nostalgia. The 3310 wasn't just a product, it was a phenomenon. It put powerful communication in everyone's hands, and it captured the spirit of a new millennium. Nokia's design evolution is a story of constant reinvention. From the car-mounted Senator to the iconic candy bar shape, they made phones smaller, sleeker, and more personal. The 8110 banana phone and other bold designs showed Nokia wasn't afraid to experiment. Express-on covers let users customize their phones, making them true personal accessories. Antennas shrank and disappeared, screens went from monochrome to color. Nokia's focus on ergonomics and style set them apart. They built over 400 models, from premium metal sliders to affordable, durable basics. There was a Nokia for everyone, no matter your style or budget. Their willingness to take risks with design fueled their dominance. Nokia's design legacy is as important as their technology. Before iOS and Android, Symbian ruled the smartphone world, and Nokia was its champion. In the early 2000s, owning a Nokia Symbian phone meant you were at the cutting edge of mobile technology. These devices weren't just phones, they were gateways to a new digital lifestyle long before the term smartphone became mainstream. The 9210 communicator in 2001 was a pocket computer with a full keyboard and color screen. It let users send emails, edit documents, and browse the web, features that felt futuristic at the time. For business professionals and tech enthusiasts, it was a glimpse into the future of mobile productivity. Nokia's N series, especially the N95, packed features years ahead of their time. A 5MP camera, GPS, Wi-Fi, and a clever two-way slider. It was a multimedia powerhouse, letting users capture high-quality photos, navigate with maps, and enjoy music and videos on the go. Symbian allowed true multitasking and a wide range of apps, making Nokia the leader in smart devices. Users could switch between tasks, run several apps at once, and customize their phones in ways that felt revolutionary. For a while, Symbian was the world's most popular smartphone platform. Nokia's global reach meant millions experienced the power of Symbian from Europe to Asia and beyond. But as touchscreens took over, Symbian's keypad-focused interface started to feel clunky. The rise of sleek touch-driven devices made traditional keypads seem outdated almost overnight. The OS struggled to adapt to the new era of touch, and the user experience lagged behind. Apps became harder to use, and the once innovative interface now felt slow and awkward. Despite its early lead, cracks were showing. Competitors were innovating faster, and Symbian's limitations became impossible to ignore. Nokia's dominance was built on Symbian, but the ground was shifting. The company faced mounting pressure to evolve or risk being left behind. The smartphone world was about to change, fast. New players were entering the market and the pace of innovation was accelerating. Nokia's next move would define its future. The decisions made in boardrooms and design studios would shape the fate of a tech giant. The seeds of trouble were sown. Change was coming, and not everyone was ready for it. A new era was coming, one that would redefine what a smartphone could be. As iPhone and Android took off, Nokia's Symbian OS fell behind. In 2011, Nokia shocked the world by partnering with Microsoft, ditching Symbian for Windows Phone. The Lumia series was born, beautiful hardware, vibrant colors, and top-notch cameras. Windows Phone's live tiles offered a fresh, dynamic interface. Nokia added exclusive apps like Nokia Drive and Nokia Music, trying to build a compelling experience. But the app gap was a deal-breaker. Developers focused on iOS and Android, leaving Windows Phone behind. No matter how good the hardware, missing apps meant missing customers. Nokia's best phones were tied to a platform that couldn't gain traction. The gamble didn't pay off. The Lumia series stood out, but it wasn't enough. Nokia's future was uncertain. The mobile landscape had changed.